A major animal rights group responds to a lawsuit between Bainbridge neighbors and area leaders. I'm the neighborhood reporter AJ Douglas in Bainbridge. As neighbors fight to stop what's been called a major economic development project, PETA is weighing in.
Things happen behind closed doors.
Dr. Lisa Jones-Engel is a primate scientist with PETA, also known as People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals.
Things happened in meetings that should have been open.
She's talking about a meeting late last year when local leaders gave the green light to a company working to bring a primate breeding facility to the area. A group of neighbors is now taking those leaders to court. They argue the community was not given enough notice about the project and the decision-making process at the time.
You don't have a $360 million deal without a whole lot of paper being exchanged.
Those papers could play a pivotal role in the lawsuit between neighbors and leaders.
Certainly like the court to consider freezing any further discovery requests being sent by any party or any discovery being required to be responded to by any party.
That's attorney Michael Kozark. He's one of the attorneys representing leaders from Bainbridge. That discovery he's talking about is part of a lawsuit where either side can gather information needed to win a case.
The paper trail that they left it was significant enough for us to know that they had been violating the Open Public Meetings Act.
In this case, a small group of neighbors argues area leaders violated the Georgia Open Meetings Act back in December of last year. Kozark notes that the city has already sent over hundreds of documents through PETA's open record request. When it comes to the request to hold discovery, a judge said,
"I'm not ruling on it. I'm telling them to make the appropriate written request, file it, and then I'll consider it and give y'all an opportunity to respond." Yes, you will have an opportunity to respond.
Now, the project at the center of all this was expected to initially bring 200 jobs to Bainbridge in an effort to promote the city's growth. I'll be tracking all things in court and in our community. In Bainbridge, I'm AJ Douglas for ABC 27.